There is so much to unpick in this comment, but let's first of all start. I am a certified animal aromatherapy specialist and I was actually trained by a vet. When I'm talking about essential oils for calming, there are so many that are really safe to use. Now, don't get me wrong, there are essential oils that are toxic and you should definitely get expert advice from someone, but it is wrong to just say essential oils are toxic, and they can be so beneficial for anxious dogs. Now, talking about calming, now I agree with you if we are talking about a dog that is struggling to switch off, and 50% of the inquiries I get are from people whose dogs actually don't have a behaviour issue, they have a training issue. They are not getting the enrichment that they need, they are not being taught how to switch off, they're very high drive, and you need to do games that raise arousal and decrease arousal and train your dog how to relax. But for many dogs who are anxious, that kind of training just isn't going to work. This is my blind dog Inca, and a few years ago she couldn't walk in this park. She couldn't go outside my back gate because she was just too anxious. She would engage in training, we had no problem within the back garden or the house, but outside couldn't walk to this park. And now she's in the park, and I don't know if you can hear, there is a lot of background noises. We've got the city over there, we've got the Mancunian Way, there's footballers, sometimes we have skateboarders here, basketball players, there's kids in the playground, and she is completely fine. And the reason I got her to this point was using essential oils and behaviour modifications, because outside of the garden she couldn't go through the gate, she couldn't engage in any training. It was absolutely pointless, and it wasn't until I started using essential oils to decrease her anxiety and to build her confidence that I was able to start her with various behaviour modification training that would help her. But it's a different kind of training that she needed from a dog that is high drive and needs to learn to relax. And using that kind of approach with a dog who is inherently anxious is not going to lead to using that approach with a dog that is inherently anxious is unlikely to lead to success, and it's probably just going to confuse the situation even more. It's really important when you have an anxious dog that you approach it. And the dog in question in the video is blind and deaf and chills out brilliantly around the home, but we were actually outside the vet's and she was going for another vet appointment in an unfamiliar place, and that was one of the reasons that she needed a little bit of extra calming. I hope that answers your question, and if you've got any more, don't hesitate to just comment below. And if you need some help with your anxious dog, just drop guide in the comments and I will send you my guide for helping your dog with aromatherapy.